In this video, I'll be going over support and resistance, other known as major support and resistance. So you already know how it goes. Run my intro. Hey friends and new traders, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Matt and I teach day traders just like you how to become successful by teaching different tips and strategies. With that being said, let's get into this one. Okay, so support and resistance. Pretty much you want to start off with a higher time frame. It could be the monthly, weekly, or daily. For this example, I'll be using the weekly. Okay, so what is support and resistance? First of all, let me explain it to you. So support pretty much is when price is trending down and reaches a floor where it's just bouncing off. So like this right here would be considered a support level. You can see there's multiple touches and it's not really breaking this level. So this would be a support level. And for resistance, a resistance level could be something like this where you see multiple touches, also known like as a roof, where price is going up and then it just stops in its tracks and it keeps hitting it multiple times and then it's rejected. As you can see right here, it was hit quite a few times and then it was rejected and then eventually broke out. So for this example, we could go back in time, actually get a better understanding of this. So this right here, I'll consider a major support level. There's quite a few touches right here, right? On both sides, you have support and you have resistance on both sides. So, and for me, I also like to round it off to psychological levels. Psychological levels is pretty much levels where the higher institutions like the banks and hedge funds like to trade off of. They don't like random numbers. It's like more of the round numbers, more even numbers. So, for example, you got 15.843. The banks will make it more simple and just put like round it down to like 840 or 850 or round it up to 850. So that is a psychological level. You also got resistance right here. As you can see, it bounces off quite a few times. You could put a 18.70. As you can see, it broke through, came back down, retested. We also got this area of support right here as well. You can mark this off. Could be a flat number like 14 flat. So I'll put 14 flat here. All right, so as you can see, the market just pretty much just trades in between these levels. So as time goes on, you could continue to mark up major support levels, major resistance levels to help you with your trades. And why you want these major support levels and resistance levels is pretty much, so say you're in a trade, you're buying You want to know where the next support or resistance level is to get out your trade, where you could trade to, or it could be like if you see it bouncing from a certain support or resistance level, you could trade from that actual level. So these are great entry points and great exit points. So let me break this down even further on the daily chart. So as you can see, this this level was tested quite a few times, right? It broke out, but then it came back down. So if you the way to know if a level is being broken, you'll know for sure when a level is being broken. You see you'll see the price just go through like this, like pretty much break it. It won't be like a small push through and then you get something like this, a pull back underneath that for this instance resistance level. And say it does break, say like support, you never just trade say when price goes down like this. For this instance, you see this big candle right here, you want to enter a trade right here. The first thing you want to do when you see price break a level like that, so it breaks the level like this, a major a major rule to remember is to always look for the retest. The retest will be something like that. And when you see the retest, that's when you can enter short. Obviously, you want to enter on a daily time frame. You want to enter on like a 1 hour or maybe a 4 hour. You look for like a candlestick that's indicating that price is ready to go even further. Or you can use other confluences as Fibonacci or moving averages to help your trading ideas. I'm not going into those confluences. I have a video on confluences. If you want to check it out, you can check that out. So for now, this is strictly support and resistance. All right, so for this example, you see in price, it came down. Price came down. And then we had a pullback, but there was no retest. It pulled right back above the major support level. Well, resistance level was turned support. So resistance turns support, and support always turns resistance. That's something to remember as well. So as price broke down, and like I said in the very beginning, these are levels you want to trade from or exit out of. So as you see price move it down like this, and for the most part, you only see bearish candles. At some point, the market is going to want to pull back. So the best idea is to get out at the major support level. All right, so back to what I was saying before. So price broke down at resistance, pulled back up. We should have got a retest at, which is now, sorry, price broke down at support. It broke support. We got the pullback, but it broke the resistance. But then look what happened. Once price broke resistance, it came back down, like I said it would, and it retested. So once you see a retest like this on a lower time frame, this is where you look to get an entry at. So let me break this down even further on a lower time frame, so you guys could get the gist of what I'm trying to explain to you. So as you can see, like I said, you want like, I wasn't going to give you the confluence idea, but I'll give it to you right here. So you see the market price broke down, broke support, and then pulled back where we should have got a retest of resistance, but actually pulled above and came back and retested a support level. So it's testing support level right there. So as a confluence, you see it came back. It's bouncing off this support level plenty of times. So there's multiple times this level was hit. So there's plenty of entries right here alone, which you could have got in. So we got that support level retested. We got the moving average tested. So in a nutshell, that is pretty much support and resistance. You pretty much always want to look for key levels to enter off of. And you want to look for at least 3 bounces off this key support level to enter your trade. With other confluences, which I'm not going into in this video. All right, let me break down another chart. Your USD. So we had this level right here. So the resistance level. So another thing, if you see like big wicks like this, that could also be a form of resistance where the market is going to want to test that at some point, either as a resistance or a support. So as you can see, once it broke down over here, what did it do? It came back and tested that exact same level and it broke down. Reminder, this is a weekly chart. And like I said, you want to round these numbers off. Got this level right here. Go 900. So 19 flat, key level. So like I said before, like this, once the market broke resistance right here, came back down, broke it, and came back up, and then broke it again. Like I said, once it breaks, all you really got to do is look for the retest. And we did have the retest 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times right here. And then the market sold off, broke down, came back, retest 1, 2, 3, and broke down. Also, we have support right here. So we go 850. So nice round numbers. Market broke down and retested support, resistance. Sorry. So it broke support and came back, retested, which was support, turned resistance, and broke down even further. Got major support right here as well. We broke it. We tested right here. And eventually came back down. Bounced off it. Broke it. Retested once again. So for practice, all you want to do is go through your charts, and it's pretty much start with a blank chart, just like you saw what I did, and just look for these levels where price is either having a hard time breaking through and just bouncing off, and then eventually breaks through, and then it retests at some point. And that's how you find major support and resistance, and you could easily let's trade off those levels. So you want to mark off your charts with either monthly levels, weekly levels, or daily levels. And then once you have those levels marked on your chart, you're going to look for entries on your 4 hour, 1 hour, or 15 minute. And just when you're looking for your entries, just look at the confluence that come with those entries and just study your charts, and you see how easy it is to trade support and resistance. So I hope this video was valuable. If you have any comments, questions, or ideas, please comment below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, I am out. Hope you guys have a nice, wonderful day. Keep studying your charts, and let's be forever paid. Peace.